Okay, today we're going to talk about sizing for Thursday Captain boots. So here I have my pair of Captains from about a year and a half to 2 years ago. This is size 8, and I really like the fit of these boots. So I figured I would go ahead and get the same boots, same size, in a different color. So I went to Thursday's website and I ordered the same size 8 Captain, but this time in a different color, terracotta. So I tried them on, figuring that they would fit the exact same as my boots on this side over here. But when I tried them on, I noticed that it's a good half size longer. So you can see here, the shoe on this side is about a half size longer, and I'm lining up the heels right now. I'll show you a different angle. So by lining up the heels approximately the same here, where the leather part of the heels are, you can see that the shoe on the lighter shoe, the lighter color, is actually, like about a half size longer. So I thought this was strange. So I guess you can basically conclude that there's a changed the lasts that they were using. So again, these are both size 8. So I figured I would size down half a size to 7.5, and these came in. So I tried them on, and just looking at them, you can see they're the same length this time, but the lighter shoe here, the newer one, you can see that it's actually quite a bit more narrow now. So I went down half a size, and it's not the same as this shoe on the left. It's the same length, but the width is quite a bit more narrow. I'll show the length, match up the heels here a bit. You can see they're pretty much the same length now. So because I didn't like how narrow these are, I thought, okay, maybe I'll go to 7.5 wide. So I got those in, and here they are. So now I'm lining up the heels the same. They're about the same length. Actually, I think the 7.5 wide is now a little bit shorter than the 8, but you can see the width is a lot more similar now. So let me hold them at the heels, the same place, and you can see that the lighter color here, it's a little bit shorter, but yeah, it's closer than the actual size 8 in length. So there you have it. So my conclusion is Thursday, changes size quite a bit from the original size 8 here, and yeah. So hope that helps you try to match the size of your Thursday Captains that you originally had and that you like, and you want the new ones to fit similarly. Okay, so now we have all 3 sizes here lined up from the front. So here is the regular 8, the regular 7.5, and the wide 7.5. So you can see the 8 here is the longest, a regular, then the 7.5, and then regular, and then the 7.5 wide. And you can see the width on the wide is a lot more wide than the regular here, and it's about the same as the 8 regular. So let's look at the back. There's some interesting differences. So if we look at the back, the 8 and the 7.5 regular have a stitch in the center of the heel, but the 7.5 wide does not. Also, for some reason, the 7.5 regular has a higher heel stack than both the 8 and the 7.5 wide. So the 7.5 wide and the 8 are more similar. And also, I didn't really notice this at first, but my wife pointed out the stitching is a little bit different on all the pairs. The 7.5 wide, the stitching is slightly darker, and the 7.5 regular and 8 regular, the stitching is brighter and a little bit shinier. But that's just a minor difference.